feel good, I feel zen. I know that I've put the work in, and whatever happens tomorrow, regardless, I'll be bringing my best package, and that's the most important factor in this whole game. As long as you keep improving and keep getting better, nothing else matters. So I don't have anything to be nervous about because I didn't cheat on my diet. I didn't skimp on any cardio. In fact, I did extra minutes here and there. I know that I've gone the distance and put the work in. So,
right, checking the morning weight.
So that's that 800 grams up?
No, so it's down a little bit since this morning because we just went for a walk.
Yeah, but compared to yesterday, what
Compared to yesterday?
We weren't that high yesterday.
98.0, so we're up 600 grams.
But the morning weight was up 850.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
So is that, since we started loading, that's like 2 kilos up from the bottom?
The lowest that we got to, 96.1. That was Sunday. And I think we started loading on Sunday. Then from Sunday to Friday,
2.5 up.
2.5 up.
Yeah.
It's a decent amount, considering.
A lot of people, when they do their loading, they'll just see their weight move down. And that's normal in the start, as you start to get some fluid changes and water from outside of the cell starts to go inside the cell with the loading process, and you also drop some fatigue. But if you're going into your on show day at your lowest weight, that's not your best look. It's impossible to be peaked or fully loaded. So the goal should always be to increase body weight somewhere from around sort of 1.5 to 2.5 kilos from your bottom. Otherwise you just can't have full glycogen load, and that means you're not going to be full on stage. So
I had to go through absolute hell to get to the condition that I did, and that involves a lot of depletion. And you think of your muscle cells like balloons, and the glycogen goes in and kind of fills these balloons. Mine were all very, very flat. That's why it feels strange for me to watch my weight go up, but at the same time, I'm not putting on fat. It's just glycogen being stored in the muscle, just making everything look fuller. And when you look at the difference in my physique from the start of the week until now, night and day, way fuller, way more shape, way less skinny and depleted looking, and how I actually feel, way more energized. Before, my legs felt like jelly. I felt empty. Now I feel like I have a bit of go in my step. And that's how you want to come into the show, actually feeling peaked, full, energized. So, you know.
I think a lot of people, still top level bodybuilding coaches, they bungle the peak, you know, and what they'll typically do is they'll deplete really hard from like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of peak week. But what we know is you've just done 16 or 20 weeks of dieting, you're already fucking depleted. You know, so if you were getting depleted on 150 grams of carbs a day, you don't just need to go to 0 carbs a day just because it's peak week. Because if the bucket's empty, it's already fucking empty.
Yeah, and then you
can't make it more empty.
Then they're digging the hole too deep, and you can't get out of that.
And that's what we see. You know, they start loading on carbs, and their weight just sits at the bottom. You know, there's no increase. But I think what we do, something that's completely different to everyone else, is we're eating up through the full week. You know, like 7 days out, we start eating. That means that we can put 2.5 kilos on peak week with no change in body fat, looking harder, significantly fuller, and because you've been eating all week, your stress is low. You are chill as fuck.
Absolutely.
Having your best sleep, having your best well-being all day.
Fantastic.
Going into your on show day feeling your best, whereas most people are going into the show feeling their worst, and it's like they got it all wrong.
They're still trying to drop fat during peak week, and then they might do an aggressive carb load 1, 2, 3 days out. But then you also run the risk of you're putting down so many carbs, gut irritation, stomach distension. With us, like, we're slowly increasing, checking the physique every day, a little bit fuller. How's the stomach feel? Feels great. It's empty. We push more. We push more. We push more, and I feel fantastic.
These fools will learn. These fools will learn at some point.
Yeah.
We just keep doing our thing. You know, we don't copy.
What did we get up to in the end? I think it was 1,100 grams of carbs that we were doing per day. With a smile on my face when I said that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
The last couple of weeks, he had to go full push mode, you know, like press the red button, and that hurt him, you know, because We left a little bit of fat on the glutes and the hamstrings into the state show, which was always by design. And then 2 weeks of dropping the hammer. All of the hamstring detail and the glute detail we wanted is now there. Yep, you actually have lats now that we've like put some glycogen in. So you always had the shoulders and the arms, then we fade away with the width.
And when we pump them up too, fuck.
Yeah. Not today, motherfuckers.
They didn't think that we were telling the truth when we said we only came in at 80% for the state show. But strategically, like with a 4-week gap between the state show and the nationals, be able to hold peak condition wouldn't make sense. It's hard to do that. Keeping in mind, I'm going to Japan at the end of November. If I get the pro card tomorrow, I'll be doing pro shows. So, from the state show to the nationals, I went through hell. I'm going to tell you a secret. It's pretty fucking embarrassing. I did cardio so hard, so intense, and on more than one occasion I started crying while I was doing cardio. The girl next to me, it was like girl on the stepper here, girl on the stepper, and my headphones in, and I'm fucking like sniffing. And these girls are looking at me like, is this guy okay? No shit. Because I set this goal, because we don't do this steps bullshit for cardio. We do proper high heart rate, intense cardio. You actually get the cardiovascular benefits from it first of all. It's so much harder to adapt to. It's a tough stimulus on the body. Preparation is key. Hammer hatch. Holy. And then some water.
Yeah.
There was no rice cooker, so I messaged the Airbnb host. I was like, yo, you've got listed on this listing that there's a rice cooker. Where the fuck is it? They're like, it's there. I'm like, well, it's not. They were like, oh, we took home to clean. I was like, well, are you going to bring it back? Yeah, I bring back today. And then they ghosted me for 3 days. I was like, fuck you then. So I stole their bowl and I stole their salt. And I gave them a shit review. So we're actually going to come in lighter. Yeah, leaner, fuller, bigger, lighter.
And we always knew that we had fat to lose.
Yeah, of course, yeah, which we did.
So checked in on Jordan, absolutely perfect. Could not ask for a better look. 1 day out, you know, the peaking has gone perfectly and a much better physique than what we brought to the stage show. And we always said we were going to do that, and that's what we've done. But I still have obligations as an athlete, and of course, like being here and coaching Jordan to make sure he secures the pro status. That's my priority this weekend. But I don't let the athlete obligations slip. I still got my daily duties, so we get our water on our headphones and we go hit our cardio and we do our mobility and we keep working. So the position that Jordan's in right now, being the favourite to the pro card tomorrow, that's the place that I'm working for. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Will get tripped to succeeding. Sometimes I wonder, what if I clean it? What if I show them the pain I was feeling? Heart set frozen, rooms always freezing. I remember them telling me take it easy, but choosing on the grind can't stop. Work rate rapid, mind on matic, that's why I stayed on top. I'm in the booth just baking off, but bros just trying to see brains go pop. Ain't that delightful, vicious cycle, all call chasing got. I've been chasing the bag since knee high, rode on my ones, but stepping as free guys got lost on the way, so I struggled to see right. Things weren't left, now screaming out free guys. Life burns like it's Muggle, hope first never see man. T soon, homo B stays at a free man. That was my brother, long time I ain't seen man. Push hard for my people, can't stop till we see man. No law in this order, so please come and test me, I'll rise. This leg and start kicking like jelly. The lions are sleeping, please don't come and vex. We were hungry for food and go straight for the belly. We grew up in chaos, so last lessons our teacher brought.
I've actually never documented like a day of shopping or a day of eating while on the move, so a lot of people love to make the excuse that they can't follow their diet because they're traveling for all of these various bitch-ass reasons, and I will show you how you can make it work so you have no excuses. Not that many bananas, that's the adequate amount. We need some vegetables. With all my meat meals, I do generally 50 grams of veg. And like, you can get your spinaches and beans and shit, but you have to cook them up. So when I'm on the move, I'll go like these baby cucumbers and cherry tomatoes. So there's like 0 prep time, don't have to cook anything. They don't go bad or anything like that. I do salmon for my last meal. And generally, you get something smoked, you know, there's no prep time for that either. And like, my time is fucking valuable, so the less time I'm cooking shit, the better. They're all 150. But what day is it today? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, I also don't have time to be baking up chicken breasts, so I'm looking for chicken that's like ready to roll. And they generally do have at least something. This has caught my eye. To see if it's real chicken or if it's some bullshit. See, okay, this is chicken, but it's 70% chicken with a bunch of other bullshit. So that's not okay with me. I know we can find better though. We're getting warmer. So now we've got like a 95% chicken breast. We like a bit of marinade on it, like some herbs and shit. 95% chicken breast I can live with. And that's a 300 gram portion. So, I mean, expensive, but my time is expensive. So I prefer to buy something that's readily done, and I spend my time on more important things. See, this one says chicken breast, but it doesn't say the percent. So this is how they get you. 100% Australian chicken on the front. So yes, okay, it sounds like you're getting 100% chicken breast, but it's only 80% chicken. So it's 100% from Australia, but fucking 80% chicken. Sneaky bastards. Need to do better than that, Coles. Alright, let me see where we're at on the list. Green rice, banana. I'll get one more of them salmons. We're on track. The proteins here are garbage, so we must investigate. Not bad. Surely it's not their only option. My lord. This is heaven.
Look happy.
I don't have enough bags to buy all the drinks that I want. Alright, we're gonna have to try a few here. How many days am I here? I better not make sure I buy like, I gotta try that as well.
No, you're gonna get a good chance.
Yeah, no, we're not waiting. This is outrageous. I mean, it looks very, very unhealthy, doesn't it? It just looks like...
A little bit.
Looks a little bit like cancer, but I never have them, so the names are throwing me off though. Like, what does sour chug rug and Tetris Blast sound like? Give me some more direction regarding your flavours. I do like Sonic, so Sonic surely wouldn't let me down. It's an outrageous spend on beverages.
What's the total?
43.
Hey man.
Oh,
I forgot your name, is it Nick?
Kyle.
Kyle. You go with, I'm fine.
You should leave that in the video. Who are you?
Who are you again?
You are that or?
Hectic, bro.
Material. Chicken, fuck yeah.
Midnight calls like a Kit Kat's feeling. Money's not sleeping, couldn't believe it. I was the good one, I rise with the themes. It got too long, had to chop off the leeches. It's funny, the looks will get chopped to succeeding. Sometimes I wonder, what if I clean it? What if I show them the pain I was feeling? Heart set frozen, rooms always freezing. I remember them telling me take it easy, but true saying on the grind can't stop. Work rate rapid, mind on matic, that's why I stayed on top. I'm in the booth just baking off, but bros just trying to see brains go pop. Ain't that delightful, vicious cycle, all caught chasing. I've been chasing the bag since knee high, rolled on my ones, but stepping as free guys got lost on the way, so I struggled to see right. Things weren't left, now screaming out free guys. Life burns like it's mogul, hope first never see man. T soon, home, hope he stays at a free man. That was my brother, long time I ain't seen man. Push hard for my people, can't stop till we see. There's no law in this order, so please come and test me, I'll rise. This leg and start kicking like jelly. The lions are sleeping, please don't come and vex. We were hungry for food and go straight for the belly. We grew up in chaos, so life's lessons I teach. Bro dishing our service, gone straight like a preacher. My girl, she a baddie, that's my Mona Lisa. She called me Da Vinci, I'm painting the jeans up. Ugh.
That is your priority, pleasure seeking in your diet, you don't get far, especially not in bodybuilding. You know, if you're in the game trying to make it pleasurable and enjoyable, you chose the wrong sport, my friends. You know,
Make the training enjoyable.
Yeah.
To a degree.
But I mean, the best bodybuilders are the ones that can endure the suffering the longest, the most consistently. And if you're trying to like fight against that by making your diet like super fancy and fun, you know, like you're gonna have a rough time.
Especially when you have peak week and you eat nothing, chicken and
Yeah.
asparagus. You can't really make that too fancy.
I mean, I am and was a big foodie, and it makes bodybuilding immensely more difficult. But you can change, you know, and I've made a big push to sort of mentally detach from the pleasure in food, you know, and just see it no different to a working set of lateral raises, you know. Like, we don't go into our lateral raises like, how can we make this the funnest set of lateral raises we can do today? Like, we just fucking do the set of lateral raises. And the same thing should be the diet. It's like, just eat the fucking meal. Don't ask yourself the question of like, how can we make this max enjoyment right now?
I balance it. I go boring, bland, stupid meals every day, and then I go one fancy meal per week if I'm in off season.
Yes.
And that balances me out.
Yeah.
Got one thing to keep me satiated.
Yeah.
The rest of the week is just bland, keep me satiated.
Yeah.
It's just the basics. Yeah, if you make everything fancy, it's just you're thinking about your food 24/7. You don't think about other shit.
No. We couldn't tell from the highs and the lows. Had to make that road. Sometimes in the night when it gets so cold, we had to break from the darkness hole. We had to make that note. Push start go win on my team, get ain't gonna be on my back.